How are you going to review this album, John? You don't look country enough. What could I possibly do to make myself look country to review this new John Mayer record? Hey guys, it's John from Album Review TV. Time for a review of John Mayer's new record. It's titled Paradise Valley, named after what he calls or refers to his Montana home as. So that's just kind of where he goes to escape. Writes a lot of great songs out there, I must say that, and once again, as with Born and Raised, he's going for more of this western feel. The songs, as described by him, definitely in the same vein as Born and Raised, and I see it as a kind of quick follow-up to it, not rushed necessarily, but it was just last May that we got Born and Raised. That was 2012, and now we've already got Paradise Valley. I think he's just really happy to have his voice back after all the surgeries. I agree the hat wasn't working. Paper Doll was the first taste we got of this album, and it's pretty much a response to Taylor Swift's song Dear John from her 2010 album Speak Now, which was a huge and kind of unexpected slam to John Mayer supposedly, and he's writing back with Paper Doll here. It took him a while to come up with a follow-up, but here it is, and he actually kind of took a stab at her in her own song 22, saying that she's 22 different girls in one and no one knows what they're running from. So I don't really know. I enjoy the track as a whole. I don't think it was necessarily a good lead single for this record, but it is still an enjoyable track. I like the way it sounds musically. It fits with John Mayer's catalog quite well. And then we got Wildfire, and that really revved things up a little for me. Got things excited, and I was really stoked to hear the rest of the record after hearing Wildfire. That one's got this little bit western vibe to it, but at the same time it's just all about kind of guitar and drum clapping melodies, and it's a feel-good song. And I love the way that John's voice sounds on this one. Definitely makes it one of the standout tracks here on Paradise Valley. Couple of features on the album, Frank Ocean, and I don't even know if it's his flame or current girlfriend or what, Katy Perry is also featured on a track called Who You Love. Frank Ocean is on a different version of Wildfire, aka the opener for this record, and I could care less about that song, honestly. I'm a fan of Frank Ocean and I'm a fan of John Mayer, but this didn't work for me. I don't see the point of it just being him on this about a 1 minute and 26 second song, so no, it was forgettable to me. Who You Love featuring Katy Perry was surprisingly solid. It's a little bit repetitive. Yes, you love, who you love, etc. But at the same time, their voices do kind of go well together and mesh for that good collaboration. So props to them for making that work. And I honestly, like I said, I don't know if they're together right now, and I honestly don't really care. I like that John Mayer has managed to stay out of the public spotlight, and that is what he needs. He works best when the public is not staring at him, because we all know what happens when he is under public pressure. Call Me the Breeze was an interesting cover that actually turned out pretty good in my opinion. I really do enjoy that track. It's a breezy song, honestly, to listen to. It fits with the title, and it's feel good and just kind of picks you up and doesn't really leave you hanging in any parts. It's one that I'm fully interested in, as well as actually my favorite song on this record. It's called I Will Be Found, parentheses, Lost at Sea. That is my overall favorite on this record. Everything about that song works for me. I think it's very easy to connect to, it's emotional, relatable, and it's very personal, I think, for John and the way it was written. So fully enjoying that one, and it reminds me a little bit musically of some of his older stuff. Great guitar work. John is just so good at what he does on the guitar. Dear Marie, Waiting on the Day, and On the Way Home are three other tracks that I really enjoy on this record. Dear Marie, once again, he's got all these songs for girls. He does have a lot of girls that he writes about, and this is another one, and they always seem to be really solid songs. I recall on the last record, something like Olivia, and now we've got Dear Marie. Badge and Gun is a track that kind of drags its feet, in my opinion. You're No One Till Someone Lets You Down is just so country tinged that it's a little bit painful for me to listen to. I like what it's saying lyrically, but I just cannot connect to it musically. The overall product of this album, Paradise Valley, feels a little bit rushed, and some of these songs just, they feel like they were forced, and they don't feel like they're as solid as a lot of his back catalog, but there are, at the same time, a lot of solid tunes. I miss so much when he just would go into these long outros or intros with his music on the guitar, and that's not really seen here. We don't get anything like In Repair from Continuum, which is a 6+ minute epic tune that just really has a lot of great guitars on it. That whole album, honestly, is always going to be my favorite, I think, Continuum. And I don't know, since then, he's changed it up each time, but Paradise Valley, like I said, feels a little bit uneven. Overall, for me, it's a 3 out of 5. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you very soon. A lot of reviews on the way. Franz Ferdinand, Arctic Monkeys, Kings of Leon, AFI, just to name a few. Of course, September and October are going to be full of reviews, so make sure you keep checking back and subscribe, share the video, and thanks for watching.